The cost price will be the cost of one. This is profit. So it's saying the same thing. This is with respect to unit. This is with respect to total. So when you remove total cost from your total sales, that is total revenue, you get profit. You are still saying the same thing. Now, this is where we are going. Your total revenue is a function of two variables. It's a function of the selling price and quantity sold. Your total cost is also a function of two variables, function of the cost price and quantity produced. If, for example, my total revenue is 1,000, total cost is 6,000, certainly my profit will be 400. If I have 100 units produced, the same 100 units sold, cost price of one, 6 naira, selling price of one, 10 naira. We sold 100 at the rate of 10 naira, so our total sales, total revenue is 1,000. We produce 100 at the cost of 6 naira, our total cost is 600. So our profits still remain 400. What is on the board is simple arithmetic from the primary school. This does not need any explanation. It's simply selling price, take away cost price, you get profit. That is, from total revenue, take away total cost, you get profits. Now, I need you to answer this question. If for one reason or the other, we decided to increase our selling price from 10 naira to 12 naira, will it affect the profit of 400? That's the question for you. It means you did not get my question. I come again. If for any reason we decided to increase our selling price from 10 naira to 12 naira, that is the selling price alone, will the profit change?
Profit will increase now.
Zana, you are not getting you, I'm not explaining very well. Okay, let me reverse the question. If for any reason supply of material decide to increase the cost of material and 6 naira now goes up to 8 naira, will the profit react?
It depends on the number of quantity, quality.
I need the right answer, not it depends. If 6 naira goes up to 8 naira for any reason, will this profit react to that? You are still saying yes. People need to stand up and sit down so that we can be on the same page. It appears we are not on the same page. Okay, let me come from another angle. If we decide to produce more than 100, say 150, as opposed to 100, will the profit react to that? No, because cost price remains, so it will not react. That's a good one. Every change, any change in any of these four components will bring about a change in profits.
Yes. I will say yes.
Any change in any of these components will bring about a movement, either upward or downward, on profits. So what we want to discuss today is to let you know that profits will always react to changes in any of these four, and that's the summary of break-even analysis. Break-even analysis is a management decision-making model that is used to predict future reaction of profits whenever there is a change in any of these components. Because of cash scarcity, we were able to sell as much as we have been selling. Nobody is buying our products.
So can you take the definition?
I have not said anything. You have not said anything that was writing. Just pay attention. When you have to write, I'll let you know. Let's discuss first. This is a university. The moment we finish this class, you should be able to teach somebody. If not, something is wrong somewhere. So kindly take your time. I'll tell you when you have to write. Due to cash scarcity, we find it difficult to sell our products. And we have bulk of our products in the warehouse deteriorating. So we are forced to reduce the selling price so that at least some can buy. We need to let it go. So management has decided that the best thing we need to do is to reduce selling price so at least they will pick it up. Let the product move. If that is some of the management will not execute that decision until they meet the brain boss of the organization. The brain boss of any organization is a cost accountant. They need to ask the cost accountant. This is our decision. Please tell us what is going to be the future reaction of profits if we go on with this decision. Because at the end of the day, what the shareholders are after is the bottom line. What is happening at the end? You cannot tell us because of scarcity. Then you are not an expert. We should change you. You should know situation will always change. You should prepare for it. There's any decision you want to make, the first person you contact is a cost accountant. The work of the cost accountant is to analyze past, present, and future situation and advise management on the way to go. Whatever you want to do, you have to visit him. He will tell you, don't do that. You can do it, but you have to do this. So if, for example, supply of material says next year is going to increase the price of material, the next thing I know will be to ask the cost accountant, look at what this guy has said. What effect will this have on our profit? Because the bottom line is profit. So management will always use break-even analysis to assess, to predict how profit will react whenever there is a change in situation. The only thing that is constant in life is a change. But for you to grow, you must continue to change. So anytime there's going to be a change, there will be effect on profit. What is this effect? Cost accountant need to speak. So the model that is used in any organization to understand future reaction of profits. Whenever there is a change in cost function, in profit function, in your mathematics, this is profit function. If you understand mathematics very well, profit function is total revenue, remove total cost, you get your profits. These are the components of profit function. Whenever there's going to be a change here, how will the profit react? That is what we want to discuss in this class. The name of the topic is cost volume profit analysis. Cost volume profit analysis. Accounting department started this last year. These are new, we start this year, but you do this course till you graduate. Next year it will change to business finance. You have started finance now. It's also an introduction to business finance. The following year you have production management, you have analysis till you graduate. It means that understanding of costing is not just for you to pass exam. It's for you to have a good grade in the university. Cost accounting is a course you continue to do till you graduate. Cost volume profit analysis is used by management to study interrelationship among cost, volume, and profit. These three will always interrelate. And this is the interrelationship. Cost volume profit analysis is used by management to study interrelationship among cost, volume, profits. An application of this analysis, just an application of it, is what we call break-even analysis. And that's what you do year 1, year 2, from year 3, advance. You must start the proper cost volume profit analysis. It means if you take your time to understand the break-even analysis, there won't be issue when you start analysis in your years 4, where you now be looking at cost volume profit analysis. So the importance of break-even analysis is not just for your exam, it's for you to have a good foundation for subsequent levels. So let's put pen on paper. You are writing cost volume profit analysis. Cost volume profit analysis. Cost volume profit analysis. This is a management decision-making model. This is a management decision-making model. Management decision-making model that is used to study. That is used to study interrelationship. That is used to study interrelationship among cost, volume, and profit. Interrelationship among cost, volume, and profits. Full stop. Paragraph. An application of CVP analysis. An application of CVP analysis. An application of CVP analysis is the break-even analysis. An application of CVP analysis is the break-even analysis. So the break-even analysis is a management decision-making model. The break-even analysis is a management decision-making model. It's a management decision-making model that is used to predict decision-making model. Management decision-making model that is used to predict future reaction of profits. That is used to predict future reaction of profits. Future reaction of profits. Whenever there is a change in profit function components. Future reaction of profits. Whenever there is a change in profit function components. So you can now write the profit function component. Total revenue minus total cost equals to profit. You bring out this.
Sir?
To predict future reaction of profits whenever there is a change in profit function components. Whenever there is a change in profit function components. So is there anybody here today that can define break-even without checking this or our notes? It's about two things, have you? You want to know how profit will change when there is a change in some component. Full stop. You just want to know how profit will react to changes in some components. So break-even analysis is a management decision-making model that can be used to predict the reaction of profits whenever there is a change in profit function components. Any of these can change for any reason. How will the profits react? Break-even will tell us. So that we know if this is going to reduce profit, seriously, don't do it. If it's going to increase profit, let's do it. Question, okay?
I thought break-even was a point where maybe when a startup lends money and they are using profit to pay them, I thought break even is when the company's profit like settle the debt and
Yes, you are right. We are talking about break-even, but we are talking about break-even analysis, two different things. We have not gotten to break-even. We are talking about the model now, the theory now. Are we together? So, somebody here can explain break-even analysis. So let's now take a paragraph.
Did you say you should write it?
If you want to, there's nobody who asks you this. If you want to. So a paragraph. Now write. Break even. Break even. Break even. So drop your pen. Let's discuss. Because when we discuss, you will not forget it. Except you don't understand. I want to ask, have you ever experienced this situation? It's a situation that can happen to anybody at any point in time. A situation such that what it costs you to produce your goods and take your goods to market is exactly the amount you realize after sales. Have you experienced that situation before? You paid it for 1 million naira. You spent 100,000 to take it to the market to advertise and all that. So 1.1 up to the point of sale. And the person that came to buy everything paid exactly 1.1. It happens. You just discover that, thank God though, there's no profit, but at least I did not lose anything. Meaning there's no profit, there's no loss. In finance, we call that break even. Break-even is a circumstance, it's a scenario, it's a situation. A situation where your total revenue equals to total cost. For example, this is 1,000. If this is also 1,000, how much will be the profit? Zero. What do you call that? Break-even. So break-even is different from break-even analysis. Your exam is CBT, be careful. Break-even analysis is the model, the theory used by management. But break-even is a mere situation. You just discover that no profit, no loss on this transaction. So it means you break even. A situation where there is neither a profit nor loss on an operation. That's right. Break even. This is a situation. This is a situation where there is neither a profit nor loss. A situation where there is neither a profit nor loss on an operation. Situation where there is neither a profit nor loss on an operation. Neither a profit nor loss on an operation. Stop. Can somebody distinguish between break-even and break-even analysis? What is the difference? Okay, break-even analysis is a model, break-even is a situation. I'll give it 2 over 10. Because you know what you are saying, but I don't know what you are saying. For you to have sell model situation, you must know what you are saying. If that model is for something, that situation relates to something, you did not say that. Is what? Okay, everybody's talking. Okay, because of time, break-even analysis is a decision. One of your past questions says break-even is dash. You have decision-making model, you have control technique, you have some other techniques there. Standard costing is a control technique, it's part of your work. Break-even is a decision-making. These are things you see in your past questions. So it's a decision-making model. That is very important. Management use this to make decisions. Yes, sir. Break-even analysis, is that not what I dictated? A decision-making model used to do what? To predict, you did not tell me that, to predict future reaction of profits. Whenever there is a change in profits function component. But break-even is just a situation where there's neither a profit nor what, nor loss. Okay, let's try it. Still on break-even, problem. At break-even, okay, please, hold on with that. Instead of at break-even, write break-even point. Another paragraph, break-even point. Leave that for now, break-even points. Are you on break-even points? Yes. This is an activity level. This is an activity level. This is an activity level at which there is neither a profit nor loss. This is an activity level at which there is neither a profit nor loss. Are we together? What is the selling price here? What's the quantity sold? What's the cost price? And quantity produced. It means everybody can see it. That's good. So what's my total revenue here? 1,000. What's my total cost here? So what is my profit here? What situation is this? Because what it cost us to produce is exactly what we have realized so far. No profit, no loss. But if you take a closer look, you will see what I'm seeing. You will see that we have just sold 300. Is that not? We still have some unsold stock. We produce how many? So we can still sell more than 300. And if we sell more than 300, certainly total revenue will go up and there will be what? Profit. It means that this break-even occur just because we have sold 300. Is that not? Yes. We still have 200 more to sell. If we sell additional 50, are we still going to be on break-even? No. There will be what? It means this break-even is just because we have sold 300. So this 300 is called break-even points. The entire scenario is break-even. That's the situation. But that activity level, that quantity at which you break-even is the break-even point. Common mistake is for students to mix the two up. We have said three things that are not the same. Break-even analysis, break-even, and break-even points. Break-even point is that quantity that brought about break-even. If you move above that point, certainly you leave the region of break-even. You start making profits. If you sell more than 300, we will leave the region of break-even, we start making profits. If you go below the region of break-even, you will make a loss. If we sell less than 300, will it still be break-even? No. There will be what? So break-even point is that quantity, is that cost, is that activity level at which break-even occurs, at which there is neither a profit nor loss. So when you're talking about break-even point, you are referring to a particular quantity. You are talking about break-even, you are referring to a scenario, the general situation. So break-even point is the activity level at which there is neither a profit nor loss. It means that any time break-even occurs, it must occur at a particular quantity. That quantity that brings about break-even is the break-even point. So you written break-even point? Is what? At which there is neither a profit nor. So can somebody distinguish among break-even points and break-even analysis? I said somebody, I did not say everybody. Break-even points and break-even analysis. So who's ready to do it? Okay, my brother, thank you.
The current decision made by the management that will affect the future profit. Break-even point is in quantity, so that this will allow the business to get break-even point. The break-even is where there is either profit or not.
That's a good one. I'll give you 6/10 because you tried. But because this is the second time you are doing this, you did it in year 1, you should be able to do it perfectly well. There are those of them in accounting. If I'm to mark your script, I will not mark it the same way I will mark vis-a-vis. Vis-a-vis are seeing this for the first time. You can still let them go, but accounting, you are master. You did it last year, so you should know it better. Are you in accounting? If you are in accounting, you did this last year. This is the second, you didn't do it last year. Direct entry. Okay, where you are coming from, you did not do it. The Lord will forgive you. Are we together? Yes. So we now have knowledge of break-even point, and break-even. So now, next paragraph now. The following situation will exist at break-even. The following situation will exist at break-even. The following situation will exist at break-even. Following situation will exist at break-even. Number 1, total revenue will equal to total costs. Number 2, profit or loss will equal to 0. Number 3, fixed cost will equal to contribution. Number 1, total revenue will equal to total cost. When total revenue equals to total cost, we have a profit. So that's break-even. When your total revenue equals to total cost, no profit. Then number 2, when profit equals to 0, it means there is no gain. Loss also equals to 0, no loss, so it's break-even. Number 3, fixed cost equals to contribution. Fixed cost will equal to contribution. In your OBJ, they will just give you few, it's always 50% calculation, 50% rating. Because of those that don't understand calculation, at this level, they will still want everybody to pass. There's a point at which total fixed cost equals to contribution is dash. A point at which total revenue equals to total cost is dash. So at break-even, these are the 3 things you will notice. Profit will be 0, loss will be 0. Fixed cost will equal to what? Contribution. I want to count that paragraph. Break-even charts. Break-even charts. Break-even charts. This is a graph. This is a graph that shows the break-even points. A graph that shows the break-even points. A graph that shows the break-even points and the associated revenue and cost. Break-even points and the associated revenue and cost that determines the points. And the associated revenue and cost that determines the points. Associated revenue and cost that determine the points. So can you drop your pen? You need to look at the board so that you can draw the graph yourself. Are we on the same page? In your cost behavior, what kind of graph is this? Fixed cost. This is fixed cost. In your cost behavior, what kind of graph is this? Variable cost. This is your fixed cost. This is your variable cost. If I want to draw the two on the same graph, then this one cannot start from origin again. If I want to draw it separately, it has to start from origin. So when you start producing, you begin to incur your variable cost. When I want to put the two together, this one cannot start from origin again. So it will start from here. Somebody said, why? In your market structure, consumption curve, how do you draw it? Your consumption curve will not start from the origin because of the presence of autonomous consumption. The same thing here. This variable cost cannot start from here because of the presence of fixed costs. Fixed costs occupy this place. So this cannot start from here. I don't know if you are looking at the board. From here to here, you have your fixed costs. From here to here, you have your variable costs. So if I measure from here to here, I say fixed costs. From here to here, variable costs. But if only you are paying attention, but we do not measure in parts. All measurement comes from the origin. If all measurement comes from the origin, then I'll say from here to here, fixed cost. I cannot say from here to here, it has to come from the origin. So from here to here is total costs. Because it's the addition of fixed and variable. So this one becomes total cost. There's variable here, there's fixed here, the two together, total cost. Are we on the same page? The moment you begin to sell, you begin to collect money. So your revenue start from here. Total revenue, that's your sales. I wish you are looking at the board. We have fixed cost here. From here, variable cost here. From here, total sales. If this is total cost, and this sales is higher than the cost. Anytime sales is higher than the cost, will that be profit or loss? So this region is profit region. That's profit region. Why? Because this region, sales is up, cost is down. Sales is more than the cost.